gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Titans Talk Show once again. What can I say? I have somebody who's an incredibly awesome personality on the show today. And we are going to talk about not technology, not leadership, but we're going to talk about dreams and we're going to talk about stories that he's been sharing with us in the last half an hour at the forum before this. The gentleman I'm talking about is affectionately called the Indian Padman. Dr. Arunachalam Muruganandan, it's incredible honor to have you in the studio with us, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Really incredible honor, and I'm privileged to have you. Yes. Doctor, I don't know where to start. I listened to you speaking, and occasions I got up, occasions I didn't know what to do, but it's been a very, very inspiring journey. Where do you think this DNA or this idea of you wanting to do something actually took birth for the first time?
So it's happened from the childhood. So everybody, many of the people, the majority of people thinking something will happen like a miracle, something, everything is like a magic. So it's happened nowadays, the younger generation, they want everything. So not doing something, so like a magic. So what I'm saying, so you saw that the speech, what I did for half an hour. But everything I told about under the neem tree, I decided from tomorrow not going to school. From there, I am connected to the nature very well. That's what missing nowadays. The people, they disconnect from the nature. It's very, very important. So the moment you connect with nature, the nature will teach you a lot. The humanity, everything. So that's what later while I'm building a company, so more than a revenue, I'm connected with social. Now the big corporate, they're calling me, I'm teaching them how to connect social. It's really pathetic. The $1 billion company is calling me, Muruga, you tell how you did it. This part, now you are seeing that big company like Goldman Sachs, Kodak, even Enron, where is gone? Even the zeros you cannot count. Before counting the zeros of the revenue, the company went into thin air. This part, there is no connection with social. So what I'm talking, to connect social is not magic, it from the childhood, even the education should be taken care. So the education is not to survive, it should achieve something. That education out of the classroom, you can learn from nature. Nature means even the family system, everything, you can learn a lot. That's why I'm begging that the universities and school give a free time, lot of time to the students to learn nature a lot rather than the classrooms.
Very good. You had very humble beginnings, and you lived in a village, you grew up, and you also shared with us that great respect. Your mother actually took on the burden of running the family. That's incredible. Were there times when you looked up and you said, why do you have to go through all this?
Because I told after marriage, I saw that the pathetic situation of my wife managing the days. That's what I want to help my wife to go through the proper health on a particular days. Later I saw it is not only my wife, my sisters in my village, in my city, in my country, now it has gone global. So it happens. So now I'm not like a big corporate sitting in 114th floor, seeing the problem and measuring that value. It has happened naturally. It started from my wife, then it is end up the global. Now I'm searching, even there is a woman in Mars, we will send our technology to Mars too.
Wow, that's good. And if somebody were to look at you and say, I want to do something the doctor has done, I want to do something to Dr. Muruganandan said, what would be, and I'm asking this question very upfront on the show, what would be the advice you would give them and what would you tell them to look at?
Again I'm saying, so from the class 1, as a parent, you are joining your daughter or a son inside the classroom, then you are thinking coming out from a university and making your life as a cakewalk, not for that education. So you must be a solution provider to the society rather than simply I am saying, you are not a job seeker, you are a job provider. So make them, everybody is a job provider, that too job providing not by creating some unwanted incremental product to the society, saying about beauty creams make girls into black into white, not like that. Find out a problem, be a solution provider. That's what I told in Western countries, you are all cursed, is already systematic. You have to search for problem. We are lucky, like country like India, every step we found hundreds of problem. If you're unable to find a problem in France or Italy, go to the developing nations, find a problem. But there is a problem everywhere, even developed nation too. So that what even to find a problem, there is a training needed for a younger generation. That what in our classes we are telling that mind shift, how to, instead of looking for an opportunity, how to find a problem. So you just imagine every student coming out from Harvard or Stanford or MIT as a solution provider, what will happen? This time the world should be free of problem. But what happened? It's double problem, triple problem than Second World War. That's what I'm going on telling. There is something problem in the education system. Make solution provider, make job seeker. Because the moment I say job seeker, even the US problem is solved. There is no unemployment problem. Every country is thrived. So every student is making 2 jobs or 3 jobs, home office, small office, no? Not building a big corporate like multi-billion dollar. Be a job seeker. So this is what I'm telling. Be a solution provider, be a job provider.
While you were on this journey, doctor, there was so much people around you, so much success happening, and people measuring success by their material needs. So if I buy a bigger car, it's success. If I buy a bigger bungalow, it is success. If I buy branded shoes, it is a success. If I buy an Apple Watch, how were you able to? And I'm sure you have your peers. How were you able to keep yourself insulated from all of this? Because I'm sure all of us have desires to want more, hold more. Yeah. How were you able to do that?
So the problem again, the brought up. So unluckily, the human being nowadays, everything they want to outsource. But I know from my childhood, everything is inbuilt. I'm happy to understand myself. I am poor. It took 16 years. At the age of 16 only, I understand I am poor. Now a small boy coming out from the mother womb, he knows I am poor. That's what the happiness is no way connected with the economical nothing. Everything is, the confidence, everything is inbuilt. Only problem how to point out, how to identify that. That's what the education problem is. Again and I am saying education problem. So the moment you are trying to outsource, then you need a beautiful shoes. You need a limousine, not a six. I saw that car first in US. Somebody took to receive me that. Then I told Karmurga, it's not a car, it's something limousine, something they told. And I said, what is it? Look like a lorry. Like it. So this one is ever ending. If you go physical, tangible to make pleasure, that second day you will get bored. Yeah, now I read somebody become saint after buying their Audi, BMW. So this is not material connect. That's what I told. Go social. So the moment I am creating a million employment, who is the joyful person more than me? Then again I'm saying the younger generation, those who are seeing that interview, the moment you are creating something, you are equal to God. You are creator. So don't survey as a human being. Create something, even a new bolt, new nut, new methodology, something. Be a creator. Not an inventor. I'm saying more than an inventor. Inventor means you become, greedy. You invent something. While inventing itself, you are looking for the turnover. Yes. You want to pattern it. Before invention, I saw a lot of guys. They are coming out that knowledge for how to pattern it. I said, have you completed? No, I'm doing it. It's foolish. So this all, is not like that. So creator is more different than an inventor. I'm not an edition. I'm Muruga.
You must have run out of resources several times, right? And what you've done today, nobody can put a money value on it. But you obviously, there are times when you would have gone through doing something and then you realize, oh, I wish I had a little more money. I wish I had a little more resources. When you went through stages like this, whether you were developing a machine or whether you were looking for, and I know you faced challenges in terms of getting feedback on the product and all that, what made you kept going to the next step?
So the moment, first of all, I'm doing something on a engineering domain. So even you are failed for 999 times, there is a hope if you change that angle of blade 1 degree less, or if you change the material, there is a chance of success. But you can't do nowadays what the people across doing in business. They are doing speculation. In speculation, you can't have any hope. It's a probability. I'm not playing on probability. I'm on core engineering, on core pharma, core chemistry. This is what missing nowadays. The complete world trying to do something on virtual world is very dangerous. In spite, I'm in save over 200, I'm telling. So you can't cultivate an onion on a cyber platform. It's a parasite of doing business. You need something core to the parasite survive. I'm very sorry to say that.
No, I like what you
Yeah,
said earlier
yeah,
about
yeah.
not retailing, not e-tailing, but detailing.
It's very tough.
And that's missing today.
Even I forget the camera, I'm trying to detail something. That's what I even whatever answer I give, I'm not satisfied. Maybe I can give. So never get bored. I'll detail.
Doctor, while we were walking to the studio, you met so many people, and people heard you speak, and they're inspired. And one girl walked up to you and said, "I don't believe in God, but you are God for me." Now, things like these, and I was next to you. I was listening to this. Things like these must be making you wonder, right? So, what goes through your mind when people, because which obviously also means they have a lot of expectations. They are suddenly seeing you as a beacon of hope
Yes.
in an otherwise dark, gloomy world. What goes through your mind, doctor, when people tell you this?
First, I'll happy, not praising me, but I'm having hope on the future because we are old. The future not depending on us definitely. The problem is we are holding the future with us. I said we have to give to the younger generation. We have to allow the younger generation to overtake us. Nobody giving way to overtake. That's why whenever I'm saying younger generation something price, not the pricing, they're able to identify what we did. No, the moment they appraise, no, that means they're able to grasp what we are doing. In that way I'm looking, not their pricing.
No.
Oh my God, the moment I'm able to impress, so even the crowd I impress, I'm not little bit. If I saw 2-3 younger generation, they appreciate, is more than 50 elder men appreciating is equal to 1 younger generation appreciating. So this way I'm saying, that's what the hope of the future. Because I'm not a multimillionaire coming with the limit, something they're admired, something they're affected. So this way, that's what I'm spending my time. I'm risking myself to give talks. Earlier I used to go all the universities.
Yeah.
In Harvard, now I'm going for Oxford Union. So especially the West, they will totally detach from society, social. They completely into the virtual world or in the currency world. Especially, you saw the pursuit for happiness, everything. They talk about money only. Nobody ever talked about change. Nobody ever talked about, the transformation of the butterfly from the worm. I'm talking about the worm to butterfly.
How many years do you think it will be before the universities in our country, especially India, start teaching people to make social difference?
They won't teach because they need a robotic type of educated illiterates around them, or what that Lord Macaulay designed for the system to create clerk for East End company. It's become further worse. So they become voting machines. So we need to pay. That's what one day I thought, oh my God, my mother gave a birth and I raised myself to pay tax to the government. I'm alive to pay taxes every month, nothing more. Yesterday I was there, I saw the clean beach and everything. So what is restricting to become like this? So that's what, again, it's education and everything. So when it will change? Then somebody is blocking. So we need we go for a revolution. So revolution, it should be a public debate. So how I did in a menstrual hygiene domain. So I made people debate. For centuries, nobody ever talked. I hand out, because I'm succeed, I make this as a public problem.
Yeah, it's a taboo problem. Right?
Yeah, so that's what, like that, so every citizen should understand, it become a public debate, it should be a revolution, then only it will change. So it should be a big revolution, otherwise I don't believe in leaders, they can't do any magic out of it. So
lot of youngsters listening to you, and this talk, I'm sure
somewhere we talk morning, so we need a systems, how that Western world become lucky, even a bad leader coming to picture, nothing they can't harm because the systems are already properly framed. But here the systems are very old, it's rusted. It is meant for First and Second World War. It's a model of Mussolini's and Hitler's and Lenin's and something. It won't match. So it should be properly. It should be rewrite. Then who will rewrite and everything? So that's what whomever come, it cannot be changed. Only they can change the colors, pink into red, red into black, black into this. So I won't believe so.
But there are a lot of youngsters listening to us, and a lot of them wanting to make a difference. What advice would you give them? If let's say you walk into a room and there are 5,000 students sitting, all well off, able to spend a good life, what would be the one piece of advice you would give all of them?
First of all, they should learn how to live a happy life. So from that happiness, they have to train what is happy, how to live a joyful life, how it is no way connected with material wealth, this and everything. So that maturity, what we are having late 40s, that should be rooted upfront in before 20s. It is a challenge, but it is possible. We got it, na?
Yes.
We never taught in anywhere in the closed rooms, no?
Yeah.
In open place under the trees with the elderly people, what we did.
Absolutely.
So if a got trapped in something, we used to go and help them. Now anybody pouring a little 100 ml milk to the stray dog, they will capture, they will put in a public domain. They got 1,000 likes. It's horrible. It's happening. Somebody giving a cup of water to a thirsty man, it will be on a social media. We did hundreds and several thousands of like this. It is a humanitarian activity, is inbuilt. It's not something you taught in the university. So leave that nature. So again, I'm telling that the younger generation try to connect with natures. For that, now the problem is the parent first should connect to the nature.
I was just going to say that. I was exactly going to say that.
So that's what change they have to start from the parents, especially now everything is changing. They're living together. They're telling LGBT, everything accepted. Without connecting to the nature, you become LGBT or living together, no matter. So you are not going to satisfy because happiness not lying in LGBT or living together. It is totally different. So being nothing, I'm happy. You will go. Everyone will go out of this room. You lock me, I will be happy. That's a secret.
And why have we as leaders, for example, technology leaders or CEOs, why do you think we have not done enough? Is it because we are largely selfish as a?
No, it is already there is a boundaries. So that's what I used to love pilot job in the airplane. I was there in Boeing.
Oh,
So I was there. So why? Because the several times they will ask me to come into the cockpit. So I posted a cockpit. I'm in the cockpit. I told this photo not taken in India. The moment they saw, they will say, you breathe, Muruga. Why should you breathe? Why? Or I said this photograph took in where it is Boeing, Seattle. Then why I like the variables of the pilot is limited, but outside climate everything invariable. So how to managing the invariable variables? This is what I want to take.
If you were to do all this over again, if I take you back to 20 years, 16 years, Doctor, would you do this all over again?
Yeah, I'll do it again. That's what I'm worrying. Now I want to scale up without losing the nativity. What I'm doing, the flavor. It is very tough. So people are doing mass production. Definitely the quality will change. So the touch will change. That's what again and again I'm dragging them, the investors, everything. There is an agreement. Almost 2-3 months gone because I'm worrying about because I convinced by CEOs while I'm traveling in flight. We are not untouchables. The CEO should tell. So something you are doing 100 machines. If you are making 1,000 machines, definitely the purpose will be same. The more women will get benefited. That's why I convinced. But the moment I will go big, first of all the control will lose. Now I am driving an SUV. The complete control is with me. The moment I become locomotive, why CEOs are not able to do? You are locomotives. I am an SUV driver. I am a very greedy person. I want a locomotive with SUV control. Out of track, then how can you call as a locomotive? I want to take the locomotive out of the track with SUV. So it's so much greed, I told. That's what I am thinking how to frame it. Maybe if I succeed, I am the first corporate to do something like this.
Incredible.
Yeah, because in my company I don't have a middle level management.
Yeah, I was just going to ask you that. So how do you run the organization?
Yeah, everything I spend decades to build a team. Then I am not monitoring the team, not counter checking anywhere. You never believe there is a signed blank check in the drawer. The vendors can come and fill their amount. They can take it, tear it. Who will do it? Yeah.
Even today?
Even today, who will do it? I never supervise. I never nothing. So how many input? Because you had to believe. Because here nobody is believe. The husband never believe wife. Wife never believe husband. They won't believe the son. They won't believe we won't believe the leaders. Leader won't believe the public because next time they won't come. So everything there is no bonding, but it looks like everything perfect. But in my view, I know my God, this completely fragile. But my company is little bit it collapse. How the DOSR has happened, na? 7 days of bonding, looks like an iron country, nothing. Just one stop, Paraswarega, finish.
Some of these things bother you. So when you go to bed at night, every night, does it worry you?
Recently, I'm a little bit worrying about, what is happening around us. It became a rat race, is becoming too much. So in 30s, we worried about atom bombs. There are more than atom bombs. The dangerous is it became a rat race. People are ready to do any sin for economic success. It's very bad. It's 10 times a hydrogen bomb and atom bomb. This culture should change. That's what I'm worrying. So it's economic is important, I agree, but what way, at what scale? Because I used to search about Bhutan, said what is the connection between happiness and GDP? What is this? So unless all the Goldman Sachs, all the the World Bank, they put some metrics to finance, then it is important. So it is not way. Because in 40s, while we are growing up, what the happiness, what the climate we enjoyed, now there is not. Even you are ready to pay $1 million, you cannot get this for your daughter. So now you say you are succeed, you are improved, you developed. That's what I won't agree. Any country you developed, I said you destroyed, not developed. Including Beijing, I talk the same. The moment you are scaring to breathe, what is called development? You made it to 2 trillion. To now the people are telling PPT. Earlier it is only gold security. It is crystal clear. Now everything is magical figures. No one can go and counter check it. Who will check PPT? How many know PPT? Parity, purchase, something they will bluff. GDP,
you
PPP.
rule by the heart.
Yeah.
Doctor, I know you're a man. Do your people from the organization come to you and say, no, doctor, this is wrong, you should not do this? Do they come to you and say, no, you should not do this, let's do like this?
Yeah, that's what, at any point of time in my life, I don't want to be a white elephant. That not only, even the dress, I'm as usual same what I was in 98, 2000.
You still go to work like that?
Yeah, these are all I told in the dais. Because, you surrounded by 10 secretaries, something, you are simple, they can't come in. Even now I am accessible, they can come and criticize me, they can scold me, alone. So the interaction should be happen. So this is what missing with public and leaders. The moment they become leader, they are white elephants. And I never found motherly government anywhere in the world. Everything is fatherly. That's what I'm asking women to capture all the parliaments. Luckily it's happened in Finland yesterday.
Yes. I like what you said.
I selected by Women Forum, World Women's Leaders in Iceland last week.
Really?
Yeah, they give some beautiful award. Some sort like that, yeah.
No, and I like what you said. You said women are the most powerful species, and I always believed in it because I genuinely believe childbirth is the most stressful and the most challenging thing.
Painful.
Absolutely, that a man can never go through. And you reinstated my faith in saying that women are the most powerful species. I absolutely agree with you.
Okay.
And men have got carried away. Men have just got carried away by saying that today when you walk the streets of India or you walk, people recognize you, doctor. People recognize you. People want to take selfies. People want to take pictures with you. Does it scare you that at some point of time you will run out of ideas, or you will run out of steam, or you will run out of energy or passion? Does that worry you?
Yeah, definitely. So more familiar, more, definitely will affect your privacy. So because of the film and all, I recently built a home.
Yeah, you become very.
Suddenly all the relatives, everybody pouring in, because in India they don't bother about appointments, privacy, they will walk in any time. Then what I did, I vacated the home. I was there in a small apartment with security. We are going on disturbed, suppose we are doing the interview for 24/7 for 1 year, how can I think? This is what happened. So this should be end up in half an hour, then I have to go back. So going back means mentally I should, bounce back. So this what nobody is bounced back. They will start living in the utopian world. They will stay, they feel like, something, they will ask whether the outside is raining. If the assistant says yes, I believe outside. If I want to know raining, I will open the window, I will put my hand out, so I will do it.
Nobody does that. Yeah. Nobody wants to do that.
Yeah.
One curious thing, how did Padman happen? How did the movie happen? Did they approach you?
So what happened, the story, there are a lot of documentaries, they won international award. But I met James Cameron,
really?
in Delhi.
Avatar, yeah.
Avatar. He spent 25 minutes. Then after meeting him, I said, why you're asking so much detail? Are you going to make a film? He said, oh, with his wife. Why not? If I make, you are going to oppose? I said no. Then he's put the seed on my mind. Then I want to make this as a Hollywood movie, like Pashu for Happiness, you know, Will Smith.
Yes, Will Smith.
So it will give some inspiration to the younger generation. Then it's happened in Astia, some, you know, the Night Shyamalan and everybody. But I understood in Hollywood movie they will took 3 to 4 years for script writing to make 7 years.
They're very
So in between Twinkle, somebody they connected me. I don't know Twinkle who is the lady and all. Then somebody Akshay is sending mail. I just sending. Then it's almost 1 year I dragged them. Even Twinkle told in several interviews. Then one day I was in London. The same woman is calling me. I'm Twinkle calling. I said I'm in London. I thought she cannot. She told where you are staying. I'm also in London.
Oh no.
Then she catch me in the outskirts. Then only two condition I put. You have to make the film instantly. Then the story should not be dilute.
It should not be Hindi movie.
So they agreed. Then I told Twinkle also, somebody Akshay Khanna also sending. She told Muruga is not Akshay Khanna, it's Akshay Kumar is my husband. Then the home where I am stayed, that my friend he told Muruga, the Twinkle's Dimple Kapadi's daughter, Rajesh Khanna's daughter. Then only you know, oh my God, she is Rajesh Khanna's daughter and everything. Now we are best. Then luckily Balki is coming to picture because the Tamil I am able to tell everything from that heart. So it's a beautiful memory.
I think that movie really, and that's the power of storytelling in Bollywood. Right? That movie opened the
But
eyes
so
of
many things they are unable to tell in that thing. But definitely Hollywood movie going to come up.
largely.
So then everything what I told about, you know, seeing that used parts, everything. So many things because of social taboos we cannot show in the film. So definitely will happen again.
And I'm glad we did that, Doctor. I mean, I could go on talking to you for the next one day, and we still would run out of time.
But very importantly, I want to say, this is the story is inspired by Western countries rather than the Asian countries. Japan, you know, especially all the Europe, you know, everyone. I used to get at least one invitation from anywhere in the university. You know that Blue Ocean Strategy guy.
Yes.
They connected. They want to do that HBR.
Harvard Business Review.
Some university in Columbia University they want to make as a lesson. After hearing this and all, suddenly my state government they put the detail in a +2 textbook. Some Delhi they put as a entrepreneur's plan, but something they don't.
That's how it happened. That's good. So that's good.
Yeah, but they want to call me to some French universities. I also spoke in English, in Japanese. So everywhere there are some good lecturers. There is intakes, but it should change from the fundamental.
Yeah, and
Only the afford they are taking.
Correct.
You know, it is what you call this out of classroom something. The students are because out of the interest of the author of INSEE something then French. Insane. I was like really surprised. I got an invitation from Russia too, some university. So some professors they are inviting me. I told
I
Russia.
saw the list of countries you're wanting to do. That's incredible. And if you do that, I mean, Doctor, we lead
So
a
now
life.
the problem is, India is not a platform to do that. That's the problem. So that's what all the venture capital they want to put this either Dubai or Singapore as headquarters to cater the other countries. So it's a big story. That's what I'm worried. Very tough. Again, I have to push that peanut from the nose. Entrepreneurship is nothing but pushing the peanut by nose. Again,
It's tough, and it's tough getting to.
especially on a core engineering.
Yeah.
So forming a team. I'm worrying about HR. So I formed a team on a blue collar workers. So it's not like not believing the people. So to train them to make with our wavelength, to understand, because here I am not trying to make them to understand the management or the bylaws of the company. I am trying to make them to understand the humanity and everything. So even the institutions and universities fail. How can I teach them? They will only look after that, takeaways and everything.
Yeah.
Or cost to the CTS now, the beautiful word now. Earlier it's called salary, now they are calling cost to the company, CTC. Then they become rolling stones. If I train, another fellow give $100 extra, they will go on. So we cannot. So that's what I told to the investors also. Forming a team is biggest thing. They told we have something. They are telling in a Western way. My approach is in a different way. Here the investments are only about worrying about the human, the team, creating a team again. So completely transferring that vision complete to you is easy. But taking an younger generation and giving, I feel little bit struggle. Or if you filter it to 100 people, you'll get one. So how long I have to filter, paying, that cost, timing, and everything.
And
That's what I told. Scaling up, not the matter of dollars,
Yeah.
what you're pouring.
Yeah.
It's about HR.
correct.
So now it is scarcity around the globe. Immediately don't tell we can get from HBR, we can get from IMB, IMA. I won't believe in IMAs and IITs. So in 5 minutes I can understand whether he fit or not.
No, it's incredible. And in fact, I don't know what to say, but genuinely, doctor, if I can be of any help, and I'm just a small
Definitely.
pod compared to what you're like a banyan tree, but
Not like that.
if I can be of any help, and I will leave my coordinates with you. We must work. We need. I genuinely believe we talk of technology, we talk of quarter-on-quarter growth, we talk of so many things. We don't talk of what is core. And you said it so beautifully. You spoke about earth. You spoke about connecting with nature.
Yeah.
You spoke about younger generation waking up and saying, I want to do something meaningful that can make a difference.
Yeah.
And that, I think, is... And it is
Very importantly, everything I am saying, the younger generation are people, those who are saying in the interview, please gentlemen, understand one thing, I am not talking about philanthropy.
Yes.
Unless otherwise the God, I don't know how many Shiva of Hindu, only God can think about philanthropy, none of others, even Gates. Because even the God decide to pour rain in water. God pour rain in water, you cultivate as a rice and wheat. Because if the God decide he can pour wheat as a rain, even God decide to pour rain as a water, then who are you to try to change with few billions? So the philanthropy is, I'm agreeing, is doing good, your time passing is perfect, but here I am an entrepreneur, for profit, I am surviving, while I am surviving, I am doing a change in the society. It's nothing but living a butterfly life. Why I am sucking honey without the flower dying. I am helping the flower for pollination. I am not a parasite model of doing something, drinking other people's blood. I am talking about taking honey from a flower and without dying the flower and helping pollination. This is the method. Every business they can come, all the younger generation they can do a model. So this what? So you are also get your values, but philanthropy is taking money from your own pocket and taking my salary and doing 5% to the particular cause. And really I am ashamed about doing things. Otherwise I put a blog, I will get millions, billions. So from the day one I am not doing like that.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know how to wrap up this session. Like I told Doctor, I could go on and on with the Indian Padman, as they say, the hero in my eyes, the hero in a lot of women's eyes, the man who's made a difference to the society. We all talk about it, we all talk about technology, and here is somebody who's talking about human interface and human intervention. I don't know if there are any takeaways, but I would think let's all strive to lead a life like him. For the youngsters out there, don't wake up in the morning and say, can I produce a new gadget? Can I produce a new device? Think about, is there a problem 100 meters? If each one of us as a youngster wakes up in the morning and says, can we look at a problem 50 meters in my vicinity, 100 meters in my vicinity? Can I get up and make a difference to that area, whether it be water, whether it be grass, whether it be a kid crying, whether it be anything? I think then doctor's vision would probably have been achieved to 10% of his entire vision. I think that if we can do, whether it's youngsters, whether it's people with means, without means, and he's proven to us that he's done it without means, I think that's something that I would expect you to take away from my talk with him. I am humbled, Doctor. You are truly an incredibly courageous, inspiring, jaw-dropping leader that you make. I have respect for you. I will always have respect for you. And thank you very much for coming on this show.
Thank you.
It means such a great
Thank you.